Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Nikolai here, back today. And you may be asking, where the hell are we starting? Well, I'm come on. I'm glad you asked. Here on the balcony, and I have yeeted down my goddamn 3D printer in clear coat to try and just fill in all the divots and stuff and not need to sand it because I don't have any sandpaper and wanted to try and get further on this tonight. So now I'm just waiting for it to dry a bit, then I'm gonna go over another layer just to get her even, because right now she's not even. Then I'm gonna smack on some 3D. Can I have a way. See here, I have a way. Vi will do this. We will unplug you, plug you into the extension cord, then plug the light into the extension cord, and there we go. There we have more power. Sage Mamadou, lol. So here we are. Right here I'm working on a stage K video. I've gotten the PowerCon input one from Nutric here because they have the proper yellow boys. This one I need a step drill to drill it out bigger. I need it to be 28. Currently it's 24. So yeah, and it's like I'm doubting I'm gonna be able to make it fit right here. Maybe I can try, but I doubt so, because if I can get that between there, then that would be fine. I mean, anyways, one of these are not going to be usable anyways, but oh well. So yeah, so that's where we are. So I'm going to keep tracking along, and yeah, then I'm going to take afterwards, once that is, you know, ready, whatever, I'm gonna take and press in, after I've got some clear coat on there, press in the USB, which is going to be for my stereo, glue that in place, because that one doesn't really matter. But then I gotta order 4-pin USB-Cs. Hello phone. And then yeah, we do not speak about this. So we are back, and yes, I decided fuck it, we are going full Milwaukee because they got more stuff than the Vault. So my idea for the whole server rack business is to buy the Milwaukee circular saw and an adapter, and then just use my DeWalt battery on that temporarily until I pick up the like 5-volt whatever pack, whatnot. So yeah, so that's where we are. We are about to go add, I think, I don't know, has you dried yet? Yet it has sea dried. So the fifth and final layer of clear coat, which is pretty much empty. There it is. Wow. So you go in here together with that, which needs to be emptied soon. Now the primer really... Oh well, there's a little bit left of the primer that I could use on something. Not much though. Yeah, boy. Okay. Stay up there. Then I have a lot of anthracite left. Okay guys, we are back and the plate is, well, about as good as she could be. I could have sanded it, but I decided just not to. So, battery is ready shit. And it is warm here. Oh well, I can turn back on the fan now. There we go. But I see why though, because half the fan is blocked shit. And she's pointing so much like down or whatever at. Not weird, we have no air. There we go. So. Heat gun for the wind. So, this is the USB boy. Now, that's the way I want it to be good. So, oh well. To be frank with you, I don't even know if I need to put hot glue around that. She fits like a glove. Now, decisions. So, she's ready. Now do we glue it? Since I don't think it's really needed, but I don't know if I even need hot glue. Oh well. She's fitting like a glove, we can say. Ah, fuck. I got prints on it. God damn. Fuck. I tried not to get on it. Oh well. Too late now. Unless I want to reprint a new one, which I'm too lazy to do. It's fine shit. So yeah, give it a little more time before we put in other boys. Now, decisions. USB-en här i huvudsak ska vi bruka. I don't know if I even need hot glue. She's fitting like a glove, we can say. I don't know if I even need hot glue. Well, it's hot glue now. She's fitting like a glove, we can say. Lol. Okay guys, we are back and where har vi väl? That video's on the way up and here is the plate. I haven't done much more to it because I gotta wait until I get the other ones ordered. I have not done more on the stage key video about the rack because Oscar wanted me to get the drill bit tomorrow instead, so good shit. And I mean, I'm going out tomorrow anyways to buy some food and whatever, unless he comes here. So good shit, cause tomorrow or later today, I should get the 3K from my mixer, which mostly is gonna be on savings account, or so is the plan. Oh, but I do need some food. And if fuel ain't too expensive, I wanna fill like 10 liters, whatnot, on the car. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see, it depends. If I'm not going too far, then if he comes here instead, then I don't have to do it yet. So good shit. So basically, what I'm gonna do now is wait for my phone to get charged, which is gonna take 30 minutes apparently, it says. Oh, then once that's done charging, I'm gonna head to bed and try to catch up proper sleep this night. Oh. Instead of how it's been the last couple of nights where I've gone to sleep at like 5 in the morning. So, original GoPro battery, you say? So, good shit. So yeah, so instead of getting like 4 to 5 hours that I've got the last couple of days, I would try and catch at least 6 to 7 for once. So, good shit. So, I will see you guys later today.
No. Are you really good at like
Ah, hello there.
No.
There you go, so now you guys can actually see shit. So, it is the next day. Oh well, it's 12:37. But fucking GoPro focus be great shit. Oh, so good shit. So what I was trying to get that before that entire situation broke up.
I might pick through it and like maybe re-enable some, but like
We are back and we're on you guys. Well, as I said, the clock is 12. So now we're out in 12:40. And well, I've been awake since 11. Really, I've just been in bed scrolling TikTok whatnot. So right now, just watching Candy on la TV. And enjoy my coffee. Well, what I have of my coffee is now totally empty of coffee now. So that's, you know, good shit. And we're just really chilling around, really. There's not really much I can really do at the moment, either with the stage K video or Tekken IRL at the moment. I guess this is really a clip that's gonna be in both. Okay guys, I am back, and holy boy, I've realized how much of a pain it's gonna be to ingest this SD card, because there's currently mix in and out of Tekken IRL stuff and stage K stuff. Anywho, we are back, and on stage K we're gonna rig up that boy today, but first of all I'm gonna be picking up some connectors from 4Sound tomorrow to fix my loose microphone cable in there that goes to my receiver for my body pack, as well as finally get the RCAs in there mounted to a proper jack that goes to the outside of the chassis, so I can actually disconnect all wires from the literal thing when not needed. We got the Nutric power control connector in there, so that's ready to go to either be connected to another Nutric PowerCon extension cord or to Nutric to IEC connectors right into the console. And I don't know yet if I will be recording the X32 rig up this week, or if I'll do that next week, because my plan is tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, order the Gator flight case for this boy, and then I should have that by Monday or Tuesday. So good shit. So we'll see what happens. And right now I'm probably just gonna listen to ASMR or whatever, do whatever. So yeah, I may take you guys with me a quick round out in the car to show you guys some stuff we did in there. Because yes, we got the door back on. I managed to get the rivet in. How I managed to get the rivet in, we do not think about the questionable measures. angle grinder. How we got that in there, so that's good shit. But I got the door back on. The auto up is still kind of broken, but I think that actually has something to do with the solenoid, and that need to be readjusted or something. So really doesn't matter. The windows goes down, the window go up. The felt that it slides against, it's glued in properly again. So really, I don't care. So I got that door back on again, so that's now fixed, quote unquote. But we also took and moved the button, you know, the button that was for my night illumination, or is currently for the night illumination of my stereo. Well, we drilled a hole in the plate that's by the gear shifter and put it in there, because eventually once I get a sensor for that later on down the road, I'm gonna put in a switch there to disconnect the speaker that is for my backup beeper, because when the day comes that I start to use a trailer hitch on that boy, because I am going to be doing a suspension upgrade and installing a trailer hitch on that boy, which just bolts right to the chassis. It's gonna beep 24/7 whenever I'm backing up, and that's just gonna be so annoying when I'm backing up a trailer, so I want a way to disconnect that, so that's gonna end up there eventually. So we may take a trip out and take a look at that soon, so good shit. I turn you on? Yes. Am I gonna bring? I don't know. Shit. Then we bring with us the cardboard and trash. Oh, and then I gotta try and get this shit moved down. Holy crap. Ow. That hurts. Thing is, I didn't want to put it down on wet ground. Oh, there's that extension cord and shit I was gonna bring in, but that I forgot. So good shit. So that is your trash. Then coffee. Then that one I was gonna show you guys. My phone. The other small USB boys. And then in the other side where I have little screwdriver and shit. Good shit. So you can see there is where the button has moved. Oh well, I'm gonna throw trash, so I'm gonna bother. But anywho, I start up the car. Then I wait until all of this loads. Then you can see if I press this button now, it goes into night mode. So my night illumination has now moved there. Ah, I see you need me to give you a little bit of a... Okay, so now you don't wanna... Ah, never mind. Or no. It's just a matter of time before it will. 80 you say? I don't know about getting to town tomorrow to do that, but sure shit. Oh well. There is space Although it smells like somebody burnt something. There you go. Then, just to have this boy out of my way, we'll put it in the trunk. Well, she's already a little bit warm. Lol. But yes, my light illumination switch, or temporarily light illumination switch. My plan, of course, eventually is to get a newer one, but also, now you're telling me that, lol. A little late maybe, but sure shit, now I'm gonna put you into low gear to get you to heat up a bit faster. Yeah, I feel like sorry is a little fucka shit, but sure shit. But yeah, we got heater. What is our heater control? This boy, because the other boy just like, nope. So I don't really have anything which is like stream VODs. I mean, I could open a random Twitch stream, I could. Ah, fuck this new system. Alright, now you're playing a game, but normally you would have more boss. So good shit. So, oh lol, I did not bring the label up. Oh well. So here is the current plate I'm just having in here, which is prototype 3. So here you have the new boy. So I'm gonna put this in and then I'll show you guys how it's gonna be. Is it perfect? No. But is it too bad? No. Now these are obviously not gonna be the ones we use in the end, but it works. For example, these will be glued from the background, so in the end they will sit better than this. But right now it's for demonstration purposes only. So they are not really sitting straight, but sure shit. So basically I'm gonna push it all the way down, but basically this is how it's gonna look. She's gonna be further down, but that's basically what it's gonna look like once we got it all in here. And then 2 more USB-A's here, and then my USB stereo, my USB plug-in, oh well, over here. So that is the plan for the new plate. And then I don't know how I'm gonna do it about the power situation yet. Since that's still, well, I know how I'm gonna do the power situation. What I don't know is how well it's gonna go. Lol. I wish there was a way to turn that off, that like auto switches to USB on these. It's possible on the SPHs, but it's not possible on the on the DEH players, but it's not possible on the SPH as far as I'm aware. So what are you saying? 130, well. I'd probably want to put a few liters in her tomorrow, but oh well. Hi. So good shit. Okay, I mean she is still open, so I guess that's what they mean about pin lock, is that when you're not wearing the watch, like when it's just laying around, it's got a pin code, because, you know. So good shit. But yeah, so this is my switch now for light illumination. Much easier spot. Thought since he had the step drill bit here, I thought, you know what, we put a hole in the plate for the gearbox and put the switch here. So now when I'm driving or whatever and it's beginning to get dark, or I'm coming out to drive and it's dark, instead of going in there and having to whoop, 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 yoink, which would be worse when this is in here, I can literally just shlunk, boop, and then night illumination. And then of course eventually that is going to be disconnecting of the park assist, because this one doesn't do jack shit. It doesn't do jack shit since it's not going through there anymore. So good shit. And push most of it down on my feet since my feet are kind of wet. Did I like fuck up my... Oh wow. Yeah, I fucked up my mirror like big time. Either that or it was the bus that fucked it up big time, lol. But yes, as you can see, we got the door on again. Auto down works just fine. She's following her tracks, everything there is fine. Auto up, however, yeah, she's a little meh. So you gotta manually hold her up until it clicks before you can let go. But you see, the door is back on. We got the rivet in there, so at least it ain't. You can hear. Now it's kinda quiet. If you remember before, when I took that window down, you heard a clonk, which was the motor coming away from the chassis. Because, well, Oscar managed to get a rivet up in there after I angle grinded out a piece of it. So that's the thing, lol. Okay, we can maybe slow down to like 4. 4. I told ya, my friend. 4. I need a new AC control unit. One which is not scuffed up, and one which has a working button. Then I just need seat heat modules for this thing, and then this thing is pretty much ready for the winter. Besides from a new long LED bar below the number plates, I can get rid of that stupid ass steel plate. And then ow. But hey, this window hasn't fucked up yet, so we fixed it. So now I have a window here again. So good shit. So yeah, because then we got seat heat in there, then we got that. So basically it's only that and then she's ready for winter. And I mean, the glow plugs are still fine, but if I decide to do it, the glow plugs are hella easy to change on this car. Okay, you know what? Jabbe. I'll show you. Ow. Literally, the literal easiest thing to change. Literally, there is the glow plug. Literally that boot right here, that boot, this one right here, that's literally the glow plug. So if I do decide to swap glow plugs, it is hella fucking easy. So good shit. So basically swapping the glow plugs in this thing is hella easy. So I don't expect to have any start problems in the winter. Really the only problem about the winter would be literally high idle or swapping the thermostat to a higher temperature thermostat. So instead of, you know, what I have now, which I think is 70 and 50 or 70 or 40, I don't remember. I think it has dual stat. Change that to a 90C stat, so it actually doesn't open before it's 90C. And then the low flow stat opens at like what, 70. Because this car can be a hassle to get warm in the winter unless you really drive her. I'm talking like braking, full throttle, braking, full throttle, you know, whatnot. So good shit. So this car is supposed to manage about 1,000 kilometers, say 900 to be a little bit of the safe side, on its tank, which is 80 liters. I am now almost on Etchale, or basically on Etchale, but still some left until Etchale per se. And it says 130 kilometers, but you see, so far I've driven 530 kilometers, and that's including the 20 liters I filled onto the 20 liter jug here. Here before we went up north for the summer. So good shit. So yeah, something is fuck or shit, but let me try and well, maybe it was a good idea brought the batteries, lol, because you guys are why is it so blue? That is why it is blue, but like, come on. Okay, if I like, oh well, you guys are just gonna have to deal with me being blue, I guess. Anywho, back to what we were talking about inside. I am moving all of my tools over to Milwaukee. As I said earlier, my plan was to move it all over to the vault, but after further consideration, I've just seen that Milwaukee got much more expandability in the range of products than the Vault and really any other brand. Makita would be a close second up in their ass, but you know, Milwaukee really is where it is and is where I want to go. So my plan is to buy that circular saw, and it's the 66-inch BLC something M18 circle saw, and a charger pack which comes with a 18 volt plus 12 volt combi charger, which comes with two 5 amp hour M18 batteries and one M12, so 12 volt battery. So that's my first plan, that I'm going to sell off my DeWalt Impact with the battery that one has. So then I'll get money for that. Then I'll buy an impact driver from Milwaukee. I don't know if it's the M12 version or M18 version. I'll probably go for the M18, but we'll see. And then after that I can sell off my Ryobi heat gun and, well, get a Milwaukee heat gun. And then at last I can sell off my Ryobi Impact if I'm gonna bother, and then buy, you know, a Milwaukee impact gun. Now I don't know yet if I'm gonna get rid of the charger and the 2 amp hour battery I have for Ryobi, because there is some stuff from Ryobi I could be interested in using, which Milwaukee doesn't have any type of equipment of, like a glue gun or something like that. But other than that, really, for the stuff I'm going to be needing from Ryobi in that regard, so I don't really need more than a 12 amp hour battery or a 2 amp hour battery. Because as far as, you know, wireless vacuum, Milwaukee lights, Milwaukee heat gun, impact, drills, circular saws, whatnot, compressors, whatever, all of that I can get from Milwaukee. I can get the 18 volt to 230 volt converter from Milwaukee, which has more juice than what the Ryobi one has, to drive any small load like that I need to do in the car, like 500 watts I believe. So yeah, so really my plan is to move everything over to Milwaukee, as well as a few of my tools. And I also got some gloves from Milwaukee I want to get, as well as the like heated sweater whatnot, because I like having, you know, my arms kind of loose most of the times. Like I tend to wear jeans, but as far as my hair, like if I can go in a thin jacket like this or a hoodie, I'll do that any day. So having a heated hoodie like that runs on like an M12 battery would be super awesome for the winter, if I just want to have something light on me if I'm moving around a lot, and if I'm changing tires or doing some car work or whatever. So good shit. So that's also something I'm probably gonna look into picking up. So good shit. Yeah, this coffee is great shit. So that's the plan as far as for this entire tool haul, or whatever you wanna call it. On to the car, and where we are as far as the car. Well, the right park light needs to be done something about, but I'm thinking about just buying the entire assembly new from Skruvat, because the plastic is cracked and whatnot, so I just can't be bothered going to a graveyard and trying to find that exact plug. So I'm just gonna buy that entire light new. So I'll probably do 2 then, so I can swap them both. The actual driving lights are glass lenses, so really those are fine. It's only the plastic blinker and park light ones that I really need to change, so that's fine. New AC control, that I'm kind of gonna have to go to the graveyard for, because they're really the only one that has it, or order from eBay. But it needs to be the exact same one, and here comes in the question if I need to do some key reprogramming when I change that. I shouldn't need to, because technically speaking this just passes on the canvas signal. The actual key module is up in there and is bound to the central electrical module and the ignition key module. So really, by changing that, I shouldn't need to change anything else. It just completes the circuit from all of that, and parts of that is in the driver information module, so it's fine. New mirror left, that's fine, that's just the order on skruvat. Is my mirror working? Yes. I mean, it's not cracked or anything, but I only have heat in one of my mirrors now, so I want to swap that one. So in the winter, if there is, you know, ice or whatever, or fog on my mirrors, I can just turn on my rear defrost, which also is my mirror defrost, and don't have to deal with that. New wipers, that's, you know, whatever, that'll just pick up either on Circle K or on T. Hansen or whatever, doesn't really matter. Small LEDs for AC, I haven't ordered those yet. Oscar sent me the link to them, but that's the small LEDs for down here, the ice blue ones, which I got from Oscar. I want to change those to green as well. I was thinking of going for maybe yellow or whatever, but I decided to just do green, which kind of fits because my stereo buttons are also now green, because, well, it says and looks yellow on the screen. Well, on the buttons it looks yellow, we can say. Yeah, it's great shit, so that's fine. And then it's just the seat heat modules, and that's really it as far as priority stuff. Other than that, we got backup camera, which is not really a priority. Basically gonna be mounted on the back on my door up, and then I'm gonna route it down through the loom that already existed into the car, along the back here up into the stereo, and then that will be, well, then I have a backup camera. And then of course the reverse signal, whatever, is going to be wired into my reverse light probably, because that's the easiest, and then right on from there really. Long single LED bar, talked about that. 4-channel amp, this is more later on down the road, but 4-channel amp, Ground Zero or Pioneer. Will probably be in Pioneer, I don't know yet, it depends. Speaker wire from Ground Zero and power wire from Ground Zero, that's fine shit. I'm gonna pick up a lot of 1.5 mil Ground Zero speaker wire, and then I'm gonna pick up 20 mil Ground Zero, but I'm also thinking about picking up 50 mil Ground Zero and running a new wire all the way from the front all the way back to the battery, so we have all Ground Zero power wire on the main power and stuff. So that's fine, and then run new speaker wires. So it's gonna be fairly simple, at least on this side. There's already a grommet in the door, so I can just puncture through that, run my wires through, call it a day. This side, however, it didn't look like there was that, so that's probably gonna be a little bit more pain in the butt. But shouldn't be all too bad. So that's that really. So that's really all we have on this list. Really, I could probably rewrite this list, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things are gone off the list. One of them I fix my park lock solenoid, my gear lock solenoid, but my gear lock solenoid is working now, so I guess it was just a bunk cable. But really, I should get those cables re-crimped with new crimp. No. And you know, here is the thing that's funny. I think I actually have crimps inside now that actually does fit those terminals. So in reality, I could re-crimp them, but I did not bring those out, so that's not happening tonight. So good shit. That's maybe happening later today, but that depends on how busy I get with other stuff. Although, if I decide to just do done the rack and not actually rig it up, since I want to rig it up after we put the X32 in the torque case, then, you know, that's not going to happen before sometime next week. So good shit. So that's where we are. as far as all of this stuff goes. So it's just hanging along besides my stereo. Really, as far as other stuff goes for the car, it's like I do want to rip these seat covers off and have them and just redo the polstering on the actual seats. I do want to do maybe some kind of the same leather sports feel type of look, but instead of black, instead of just black, what I want to do is black and red. Red as the main color, black accent stitchings, you know, whatever. So maybe these black, the center red, whatnot, you know, those kind of sports seats. I can maybe pop in a picture right now if I remember of kind of what I'm looking for. So yeah, because I want to tear off this seat cover so bad, especially the passenger side. It's like this side is fine because of how much I've sat in it and because of how much my grandfather has sat in it before, you know, I got the car. Because my grandfather did drive a lot in this car. My grandmother wasn't always fit, so there wasn't many people sitting in that seat, especially after these got installed. Okay, we can start to, you know, turn down the heat here a bit maybe. The only problem with heading down there in October is that I need to be moved out by the 11th unless I can extend my contract. And I have not been able to send a mail about extending my contract yet, which means I should probably do that one of the coming days during this weekend. Because if I can get it extended until like February or March at least, even though the rent goes up by like $1,000, that would be great, because that gives me time to organize shit, find a new house and move the fuck out. So good shit. And then on Friday it's gonna be a heckle and a half, because then I'm going to an appointment for like whatever with the like car license shit. Oh, then on Monday that comes, it's then gonna be shopping madness and whatever, and throughout next week it's gonna be, you know, getting the server rack cut down to length, getting that up and running so I can move everything into that rack, moving the wireless broadband antenna, and hope and pray to God that my upload speed is going to become better. Get the tour case and stuff for the X32, start recording videos on the X32 compact for stage K, like a hell a lot of them. Get all of that down, rent a S32 it seems. Well, I don't know yet. I proposed to them that I could rent like a DL251 or 151 or something alike to them, since it's just a demonstration and I can put those into 48 kilohertz mode anyways. So it's not really an end of the world if I need to do that. It doesn't strictly have to be a, you know, S32 or DL32 or whatnot to display AS50 connectivity, whatnot. So that's, you know, fine. I wouldn't mind having a DL251 in the studio to play around with. And I mean, I'll probably be renting a DL251 from Trondheim Lyd here and there when I get the Pro 2C. Because, yeah, 25 grand for picking that up, pretty easy reachable. Because I can sell the X32 compact for about 19 grand plus the flight case that is going to bring us up to about 24 grand because of how new it is. I'll maybe make her 22 grand just to seem a little bit on the cheaper price, and then I can state, like, you know, new price, how long it's been used, and then it's been used for like 2 years, whatnot. So it's really not been used for long, or well, I mean, a little over 2 years. It was 2 years in February this year. So good shit. Especially since he has a loan on an HD96. And I mean, that is what I want to do eventually. It's like, you know, I've been talking about like Digico, and I've been talking about the like D-Live system from Alan Heath. I am still kind of keen on maybe moving into Digico one day, but I guess really the right move for me would be Pro 2C until the day I decide to pick up a loan on a Midas Heritage D96 and then sell off my Pro 2C, and then the Heritage D will then be my new main full-fledged, you know, pro sound console. Because besides from like Digico, Midas has really been where I've been. Or that or Behrencher, but I mean, out of Behrencher and Midas, it's pretty clear what the choice is there. Lol. So good shit. So yeah, so I think that's really everything I wanted to say. I've been sitting here for an hour now blabbering away, so I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I think this video has been long enough as it is, and then I'll finish up the Stage K video tomorrow after I've been and picked up the connectors at 4Sound, which is 2 RCA Nutric jacks for patch panel, 1 male Nutric connector for patch panel, and a Nutric NX3 female and male connector black for a cable I'm gonna make to go from that into the mixer. And then I just gotta find a random ass RCA cable to sacrifice to go from the VU meter to the actual patch panel. But at least I got the power con connector in, even though I had to grind some metal, or well, use a step drill bit to make it bigger, the mount, which means we do have one hole there which is not usable anymore, but who the fuck am I kidding? It's a 32 hole patch panel. There's no way in heck we're gonna have 32 things to put into that patch panel in that tiny shallow rack. So yeah, so that's really where we are. So I would say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like, we would greatly appreciate it. And as always, check out links down below for my other channels and my socials. And until further notice, stay tuned. Stay awesome. Nikolai, the heck out of here.